All right, peace is you. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakadash. Peace and blessing to you, hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim and Akriv that's tuning in right now. Double honor to the Apostle and others of GMS for Woo Well and Teach Well, man. You know? So this camp, thought Abba Yahweh Shem Yashai for allowing me to come out and do camp today, for still putting the spirit on me to do the work. This camp basically going into America is finished. You know, uh, everything is closing around us. Uh, it's a lot that's going on, and where WW3 or on the rise and MOTB, man. It's only a matter of time before martial law and that purge like society happens, man. So without further ado, I'm gonna hop straight into the camp. Lord willing, just be edifying, man. Uh, I want to start out with Revelations 14:8, and it reads, "And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen." Right. So this is the angel, man. When these missiles, when those ICBM missiles start hitting the lands of America, the angels gonna be rejoicing. We are going to be rejoicing, man. Uh, the elect, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, we're gonna be rejoicing in the fact that Babylon is being destroyed, man. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, the great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of her wrath of her fornication, right? And there was America not doing that throughout the years, man. They were, you know. This is the only land where a lot of different nations dwell here. Probably more nations than the Babylon carried more nations than any other nation, man. You got the 12 tribes here. You got damn near all the heathens here. So it's a lot going on. You know, because every other nation was taking custom to the ways of Babylon, man. Here you are. When other nations get here, they want to be like a so-called Babylonian, so-called American. Um, what is every foreigner's and heathen's best saying is to live the American dream, man. That's a thing to these people. Which means that they want to leave wherever they grew up on behind and come here and take up the customs of Esau and Edom. Because that's the Edomite thing, the American dream. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand, so that goes into the MOTB, man. And, you know, the MOTB is here. You can see it now with the whole cashless society. Everything is digital payments. Hey, even I looked at a video earlier, you know, um, the new iPhone 16, now you can send money by just hovering your phone over the next person's phone. They're able to send each other money like that, man. Which lets you know that MOTB is here, that the new technology, the new AI. Why do you think AI is out now, man? They want to get AI up and running so that they can abuse it and manipulate it to use against those who take the mark, man. Because people with no faith, they're gonna take the mark. People who love this society, they gonna take the mark. You 2/3 are going to take the mark, man. You know, the saints shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixer, right? So the wrath of the Lord is a terrible wrath, man. The Lord is angry daily with this place. And we're vexed almost every day. How much more the Lord, man? You know, we're vexed. We don't want to be here. We want the kingdom of heaven. We tired of waking up having to work for Esau, Edom, waking up watching the 2/3 still smoke weed, still calling themselves other nations, black, African, and things like that, man. They don't want to be the chosen people. They want to be grouped with a whole nother race that don't even acknowledge them, man. You know? Here we don't do anything cultural related, but yet we want to be connected to those people. You know? So they don't want to be Israelite. They want to be Babylonians. They want to be Egyptians. They want to be Buddhists. They want to be Muslim. They want to be Christians. You know? Nobody wants to be the chosen. You know? So let's continue. Without mixture in the cup of his indignation, he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shai. And that fire and brimstone, that's really going into the thermonuclear missiles, man. That's not going into hell. See, Christians will read that and think, oh, that's the hell doctrine, and that's not hell, you know? So let's continue. Because this place gotta go. And I like coming out here, you know, in camp, and I love pushing out the structure of this place, the vibration of these camps, man. You know, every brother does camp differently. Me personally, when I do camp, I like to go into destruction, man. Come out here and let these people know that Babylon, America, is about to fall, man. This shit about to be destroyed. You know. This is Malachi 4 and 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. So, right, this place is going to burn as an oven, man, by way of thermonuclear fire, you know? This place is already spiritually on fire because look at what's going on, right? Especially around the election, you got a fake Jake, because Kamala isn't one of us. She's a fake Jake. You got a woman in running, and then you got a psychopath in running, man. This place is giving you no options. No, Yahweh is not giving you no more options, man. You know, people only chose Biden because they was afraid of Trump. They didn't want Trump to so-called bring WW3, which is gonna happen regardless of who's in the seat, man. You know, and this is a perfect, and this how you know, man, the Lord is a great chess play. This is a great chess move because now you have um a woman. If she becomes president, the other country is not going to take her seriously, man. They're going to test her. They're going to throw their missiles here. They're going to do whatever they want. She's not going to retaliate, man. Or she might be the one to kick things off because women do things off emotion, man. She might feel like, oh man, I'm hurt by these people. Let's send a nude. She's gonna act off emotion and not logic, man. Then if you got Trump, Trump is gonna say, we know what that's gonna bring, and I believe whoever wins is gonna cause civil war. Is gonna be here, man. It's imminent, man. You know, you can see it. If Kamala win, them Trump supporters ain't gonna be happy about that. Trump win, our people ain't gonna be happy about that. So it's gonna be an all-out brawl, man. You know, and Lord willing, you know, all hell break loose because, hey, man, this place gotta go, and I'm tired of the everyday stuff you gotta go through here, the vexation, man. You know, the just the fake food. Now it's a recall. If people don't know, it's a recall on deli meats out here. It's a recall on certain foods. People is getting sick and dying from it now, which they was already pouring stuff into our food, but it's getting worse because they're running low on their resources and they're creating all um these fake foods. It's something if brothers don't know, they use it on red meats. It's called meat glue. It's the white stuff that you'll get that you think is fat. It's an actual kind of glue that they made to keep the meat together, man. You know? Hey, Shalom, King. Shalom to my brother Yawana, man. You know, my boy Seattle Michigan, you know, brother, man. Always doing the work, always diligent, man. You know? So right, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So right, this place is gonna burn to the ground. This place is gonna be nothing but ashes, man. You know, this is why we have to hit the highways and byways to warn our people, to let our people know, repent, man. Stop smoking weed. You know, stop wanting to go to the. It's nothing wrong with going out and having a drink or going out and having fun, but you're doing it off of Babylon. You're doing it off of Babylonian spirit, man. You're not even doing it in righteousness. You want to go out every week. You know, what have you done for the Lord all week? Because people think they could go out on Saturday, then go to the church Sunday, and be like, okay, I'm good with the Lord. That's not how you. That's not how you're good in the eyes of the Lord, man. You know, because this here after church, you ready to roll up a blunt. You know, so let's continue. Salakia, I ain't bring my water. My throat getting dry. So Salakia, this Matthew 24 and 21. Um, Actually, let me start at 19. And woe meaning destruction. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. So right, destruction of those that has the newborns, that just either pregnant or about to have a baby, because Jacob's trouble is about to pop off, man. And it can happen this year. Literally, it can definitely happen this year, man. So a lot of people with these newborns, we see we have to. This is why it's important in this ministry, man. We have to renew our spirit day by day, and we have to be mentally focused, because the stuff that we're about to see in Jacob's trouble will break an average person. We have to tell ourselves, we have to prepare ourselves to be seeing dead bodies, men, women, children, infants. We have to prepare our minds for seeing infants being left alone in the middle of nowhere, man. You know, we have to prepare our minds for seeing dogs mauling down infants and females getting ravished and things like that, man. You know, because at the end of the day, that's judgment. That's what the Lord set out for them, man. If you're a man of the Lord, you know, if you part of that elect, that remnant, you know, and Lord willing, we are. We, when I say we, I mean all of us that's in this truth, that's in sincerity. Not that's not just like, oh, I'm in the truth. Like some IUIC Sakari kind of stuff. I think brothers know what I mean by we now. Well, brothers should know, you know. So I pray that we are part of that remnant, man, because that hedge of protection, that's what's gonna keep us. Uh, that's what's gonna keep us in those days of wrath, man. That's what's gonna keep us safe, man. Faith works, you know. I was listening to GMS Salt, man, you know. And shalom to those brothers, man. I always watch their camps, man. They one of my favorite camps. Them, Mississippi, Elders and Apostles, you know. I remember one of them mentioned that even we're not gonna have to beg in Jacob's trouble for food for an Edomite, man. If you're truly, if the Lord got you, He will provide food for you. Now you might not get food every single day, man. That's what we also have to remember and prepare ourselves. You might get twice a week, or you might just get some water for now, you know. But the Lord's gonna make sure we're okay, man. We gotta keep working. We gotta keep praying. We gotta keep repenting. We gotta keep doing what's commanded us to do, man. You know. So right. But pray that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day, right? And this script always hits heavy to me because um, I like to call this year Purge election year, just like the movie, because it does feel like all hell is about to break loose and we in election year, right? And during the election is wintertime, man. So this is all set up by the Lord perfectly. It's that chess move, man. You know, here it is. Election falls in the winter. That's when all hell could break loose. That's when Jake is more vulnerable. Jake is in one place. They're not bashing around to Jamaica and all this, having fun, man. They're in one place. You know, cold. Don't want to move in the weather. And Esau's a cunning hunter, man. He set down traps, or he's waiting to a cunning hunter will wait until you're vulnerable, until you don't see it coming to want to attack. And that's how the Lord Yahweh Shah is gonna come back. Thief in the night. It's the same way. That's where they got him from. Got it from him, man. You know, he's gonna come back as a thief in the night. Esau's gonna hunt you like a thief in the night, man. You know, because the Lord's gonna put the spirit Esau Edom to roll down on us, man. He's gonna cause that flood. You know, for then, and also and neither on Sabbath day. That's the day when you're resting, you're not doing too much, man. So basically, all hell can break loose when you least expect it and when you're most vulnerable, man. That's what the Lord is saying. You know, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So right, uh, what's gonna happen in Jacob's trouble? No other point in time is gonna be able to rival it. Not even slavery, not even the so-called Holocaust. No point in time is gonna rival Jacob's trouble. Because Jacob's trouble is literally all hell breaking loose from every corner of this country. People is doing stuff. You know, right now you got certain cities, and GMS Salt, they mentioned this too. You got certain cities that have that set up bricks like piles of bricks out of nowhere. They just got them in the hoods where Jake is at. So that when all hell breaks loose, Jake could grab those bricks and start going to work, man. And that's what they call order out of chaos. They have to create some type of chaos so that they can enforce martial law, man. That's what they want to do. That's why they trying to go into this lawless society. That they want to create that next lockdown. They want to use this new pestilence that's out. They need something to because they already gave the WHO the green light to use the army, to use the military. So they're gonna cause another outbreak so that the second lockdown could be more draconian, could be more like martial law, man. Because the first one was really just a pregame warm up, you know. So except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So Jacob's trouble to a regular 2/3 person, to just a regular heathen, it's gonna feel long, but to us, it's gonna feel short. Hey, look at it now, right? I'm off Sundays and Tuesdays. I got half days on Saturdays. I like to enjoy my Saturdays, you know. It felt like Saturday was already here. Now tomorrow I go back to work, and then I'm only like 3 days away from it being Saturday again, man. You know? Listen, even my coworkers know. Everybody's saying it. It feels like time is just flying past us. Here we are already in the middle of August, man. You can't even tell me what happened at the end of July, man. You know? So the Lord is shortening those days, man, because the destruction is coming. Every time, let me grab it in the script because it's heavy for what I'm about to go into. Cause what it say? Give him no rest. Okay, this is Isaiah 62, and I'm gonna start at 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. Right, and who's the watchmen? The prophets, man. The ones that's out here on the highways and byways, letting our people know what they're doing wrong. You know, that's out here doing the work. And the walls could go into, the elders and apostles saying the walls is also going to the internet because you This is a wall of information that's being traveled all around the globe. Everybody has a cell phone. Everybody has access to the internet now. So the Lord, there's no excuse why you can't get this word. You get this word in any language, man. It's a GMS camp and everywhere, man. you know. Uh, so right, we shall never hold their peace day nor night. So right, we're not supposed to hold our peace. We're supposed to continue to, when you throw up these lessons, another piece of Babylon is being torn apart, man. Every time brothers is out doing camp, another piece of Babylon is falling, man. You know, it's every time you working, man. It speeds up the process. Another day is being shortened. You know, but we one day closer to the kingdom every time you wake up, man. We one day closer to Jacob's trouble. We one day closer from being away from this devil, man. Because even in his kingdom, right? This how you know this is not a real kingdom, even for Esau. Even in his kingdom, he has to wake up and see us all the time. He has to pay us. Because at the end of the day, whether the money is fake, we know the money is fake. He still has to come out of pocket and pay us. That hurts him, you know. He still has to see us running around, doing whatever we want, even though we're not supposed to do whatever we want. But I think y'all get what I'm trying to say. We just out and about. In the kingdom, if I don't want to see an Edomite, I don't have to. If I don't want to see no heat, if I could wake up, I don't want to see or deal with no heathens today. I don't have to, man. That's a true kingdom. You know? Hey, I want to just sit here. I want to eat some of the best foods, taste some of the finest wine. I want to go chill with my brothers. We go to this planet, this planet. I don't want to. If I come in contact with a heathen, he might have to die that day. you know? But everything's in righteousness, man. So Esau can't do that on this side, man. you know? Esau know this isn't a true kingdom. Ye that make mention of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, keep not silent. So we're not supposed to keep silent, man. Now, granted, everybody's not going to be a prophet, but there's other things you could do within the ministry, even if you're just a believer, man. But don't start doing the work and then stop, because a lot of brothers is falling out. It's a lot of brothers that started doing this work, that was doing highways and byways. Listen, that doing a highway and byway, that is a great that's a great value, like of faith, man. That shows the Lord that you truly have faith in this ministry, man. To stop doing that, it is like you really showing the Lord that you don't really want to be a part of this, man. Or you want to take the easier way out. You just will rather try and be a believer, man. But I'm gonna get a script on that too. Let me just get to this. And give him no rest till he establish until he make Jerusalem a praise of the earth. Now that I want to make that into I want to connect that with the point I was making last time. Every time you're out here, a piece of Babylon is falling, a day is getting shortened. It's because every time we do a lesson, man, we're blowing up the Lord's DMs, man. Tell him how much we hate this place. Tell him how much we want to leave, man. We have to aggravate the Lord. As crazy as it sound, because hey, we fear the Lord, man. We don't want to get on his bad side, but we have to aggravate him so that everything could pass faster, man. You know, everything is going to quickly happen. That's why scripts going to quick, suddenly, sudden. Why? Because we was blowing up the DMs and he suddenly just shut this place down. He said, "Okay, I had enough." Boom. You know, that's exactly what was going on. So let me grab, because I don't want to lose what I was trying to say before. But let me grab this real quick, because scripts goes into picking up the plow. Salakia. Uh, so like, yeah. If a brother could put the script up, because I'm trying. There's a script that goes into when they pick up the plow or put down the plow, they're not fit for the kingdom. So like, yeah, I might just have to get back to it. But yeah, basically, I'll try and say that roughly paraphrasing. Um, if you once started doing the work and you stop, man, the Lord, it don't matter what you was doing before that, the Lord is cutting you off, man. He could take that spirit away from you and put it on somebody else, man. You know, right? So right, let's continue, and that's why this is important too. And this is Second Peter 1:10, and it reads, "Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure, man." And you don't do that by stopping the work, man, by not doing the work anymore, man. You make your calling and election sure by continuing to do the work, man. You know, even with me, I haven't did camp in a couple of weeks. I still do my sit downs and stuff, but here I am. The Lord still putting the spirit on me to even come outside. That's why every time you come out here, or every time you do a lesson, always thank the Lord. That's why I always thank the Lord when I wake up and I do my prayer. I always thank the Lord, man, for still putting that spirit on me, because as quickly as He raised me or anybody up, He can put that spirit on anybody else. You know, and that's why you have to fear Him. This is why this business is scary, man. You know, for ye, for if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. So right, if you do these things, man, you never gonna fall, man. If you still have that fear, you're not gonna fall, man. Because that fear is what's gonna keep you going. It's gonna keep your battery, keep your fire lit, man. Ultimately, brothers who fell out never really feared the Lord, man. They got sucked back into the world too much. They enjoy the world too much. They don't want to come out here in their garments and look crazy, so called crazy to these people, man. They'd rather go back into the world and be whoever they want to be, man. Put on that mask, you know. Uh, so right. Let me grab this. This is Second Esdras 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. So right, destruction to the world and the ones that dwell here, man. You know, because that's what's coming here. That destruction, that wrath of the Lord is coming here, man. Through these other countries, through thermonuclear fire, man. You know, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So right, that's you know, modern day swords is the guns, man. Salakia, somebody calling me. Salakia. Am I good? I think my audio is still intact. All right. For the sword and the Salakia. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. Right, man. Purge election year, man. You know, here it is. They in that movie they was rising up against the government. They was rising up against the president. They didn't like the fact that she was a woman. They didn't think she had enough power and this and that. And here it is, 2024. We were seeing what we saw in that movie play into life, man. You know, that was that that was their way of that's their way of so-called prophesying, man. To them, they call it Kabbalah magic, where they basically have to tell you what they're about to do to you before they do it. They believe they could get a higher vibration and stuff off of doing things. Them people's into witchcraft and demonic stuff, man, demons. You know, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand their power. So right, they ain't gonna care about Kamala. They ain't gonna care about Trump, man. And you can see that now with both presidents. Well, not president, but both of these running candidates, nobody's gonna care for either one of them, man. You get that vibration here, man. You know, Salaki, if this is gonna be a short camp, because people was calling me all over the place, I had to take care of a lot of business this morning. That's why I was really supposed to start camp around. Um, Truly, I had it set for 12:30, but I was really gonna do it like 11:30, 11:40. But it was just so much going on. So Salaki, man. Uh, I stopped doing whatever I was gonna do after this, just so I can get this camp. Cause yeah, man, Salakia, man, people keep. My mom keep calling me. I had to tell her that I'm doing a freaking lesson, man. For Salaki. And this is why we gotta get out of here, man. It's just too much that's just in the way, man. You know, like we just want to serve the Lord, give our time for the Lord, and not have to deal. Look, when you, I know brothers and feel this. When you doing a lesson, when you doing a video, outside, sit down. That's like your time with the Lord. Your one-on-one with the Lord and the angels. You feel more connected in the spirit, man. I hate when outside things try to go into what I'm trying to do, man. You know, that's why it's important. We gotta keep fighting. Look, we not only fighting Esau Edom, we fighting outside things and everything, man. You know. But let's continue. So right, whichever one lands in the office, nobody's really gonna care for either one of them. You know. Uh, a man should desire to go into the city and shall not be able, right? Because with those new lockdown rules, man, they're gonna cut off a lot of cities, or it could be too dangerous. What they're gonna do is barricade the highways, so you can't escape. You can't keep going into different states. Or I gotta go down south in this. Even if you try and do that, the highways and airports are the first. They show you in every movie. Highways and airports are always the first things that's gonna be packed up, man. So if everything was to happen right now and it's sudden, man, everybody's jumping on the highway. Everybody's trying to go get their plane tickets right now, man. You know, they already know that. And then they showed us recently because people had delays. The IT, something about the IT got hacked and the airport stuff got messed up. They showed you at any point, and that happened out of nowhere. They showed you at any point they can just shut off the airports and nobody's leaving out of here, man. I kept trying to tell people, Trump wall wasn't to keep the immigrants out, man. It was to keep us locked in. Because you figure you can't go down there to Mexico no more. Now you can't go up to Canada and they border. You can't hope to hop on a boat onto your shore and get out of here because it's gonna be heavily guarded by troops. You know, so America is one giant land of that you just can't get off of. You know, and that should scare you, man. You know, the Lord calls this the city without walls, man. This isn't guarded by anything. What's going to stop missiles from dropping on this place? Look how wide. They don't have a defense to really cover the whole America. But they tell you that they do, to give you some form of belief, to say, oh, well, our military got it. And that's prideful, man. Think about it. If China sent balloons in here, what makes you think they couldn't send a missile that get here in 20 minutes? 15 minutes, man. You know? So they was showing you this whole time that this place can be touched, man. But our people didn't want to hearken into that. They wanted to keep doing what they was doing, man. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, man. Grown men being afraid, houses being destroyed, families broken up, killed, hauled off in concentration camps, FEMA zones, man. You know? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but to destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Right. And the lack of bread and great tribulation. Salaki, I'm getting my next script together. You know, where everything that's happening, man. People's gonna go out there hungry. They're gonna be robbing families, men, women, children of all ages, man. It's not gonna matter, you know. I think I'm gonna close off with Revelations 11. I'm gonna start from 8. I'm gonna go down to 13. Okay, and it reads, and their bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually it's called Sodom and Egypt, right? And this is talking about America. This is talking about Jacob's trouble when them bombs hit, when them troops out there gunning people and all that. Which also our Lord was crucified, and they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. So right. People aren't gonna be out here making funerals for these people or anything like that, man. It's just gonna be bodies all over the place, bodies cast out like dung, man. Roughly paraphrasing, you know. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, "Come up hither." And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. That's Yahushua coming saying, "Kwam Yashala," man. And those clouds is being those so-called UFOs, those chariots of the Bible, man. You know, they're gonna be beaming brothers up, the 1/3 and the elect, man. They're gonna be beaming them up, and they're gonna be simultaneously changed into those new bodies, because flesh and blood is not gonna inherit the kingdom of heaven. So we're gonna be changed as we being ascended up. And the same hour, this is that great hour, man, the hour of tribulation. Was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. Now, for brothers that might not know, Shalakia, if you look up FEMA zones, Salaki, if you look up a FEMA zone map, they basically broken up the whole America into 10 parts, man. You know? So if scripts aren't real, how can you explain something like that? How did how did they know back then that this place was gonna be broken up into tens and that they was gonna fall one by one like this, man? And the earthquake was slain of men 7,000, and the remnant was affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. So right, they gave glory because they're the ones that's being saved, man. You know, they're gonna show the Lord, outside, man. Hey, a lot of tears is gonna be on them chariots, man. To know that you got saved is the greatest accomplishment. It's greater than anything you can buy or decide, man. You know, the second war was passed, and behold, the third war cometh quickly. So, like, World War II passed, and now World War III, which is in the talks now, man, trending. World War III is actually trending, man. You know, for people that don't know, World War III is trending because everybody know now, man. You know, everybody know that this place is about going to an uproar. You know, that this place is about to fall, man. Hey, and I pray that the Lord keeps us brothers all the way to the end to see this. I want to see everything happen, man. Up until the end, up until Lord willing, I get beamed up. You know, brothers getting that spiritual power, strange apparitions, Leviathan, chariots being up close and personal. You know, it's gonna be a lot of things happening, man, brothers, and we gotta get our mind right. And what man is renewed renewed day by day, man. You know. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Next camp, Lord willing, I'll probably go into the kingdom of heaven, spiritual powers. Or I'll probably just come out here and let it flow, man. You know. Uh, but Lord willing, this was edifying. Once again, I want to give all honors, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakwadash. Peace and blessings to you, hopeful elect. Shalom once again to you, Akim and Agriv that tuned in. A double honors to Apostle and Elders, a GMS who will and teach well. Like our Apostle, I like to say, on to the next lesson. You're only as good as your last lesson. So keep leveling up, stay in the spirit. A Bible ball soon. You know, we got to say that loud and proud. A Bible ball soon, man. So we almost out of here. Keep fighting, keep it doing, brothers. You know, Esau, he don't sleep when he doing wickedly, man. So we shouldn't be sleep and slow down while we walk in this righteous path. So till next time, peace and blessings and shalom.